Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode from the Hermitcraft server. We're here today actually at Joe Hill's place. I got a little bit of a present to give him, but you guys need to know the backstory first. So essentially, last episode, or I should say, in Joe's last episode, he came to visit my dwarven base because he's working on a little dwarven thing of his own, and he wanted to get a little bit of inspiration, which is pretty cool. He mentioned in that video that in a previous episode he had died and lost all of his stuff and was struggling because his tools, specifically his pickaxe, is not exactly up to snuff. So, since he came to visit the base, I thought we would leave him a couple gifts, and I'm just going to leave him those right here in his house. He's got, I think this is his main door, right here? I'm not really sure. I'm just going to put it in his house. So let's just put down a chest, and we'll put a sign on top that says, "Thanks for visiting Wells." There we go. Just like, actually, you know what? Let's put the sign on the front instead. Thanks for visiting Wells. There we go. And inside, we are going to give him the Blade of Dwarven Wrath, Sharpness 4, Looting 3, Knockback 2, the Pick of Dwarven Hospitality, which is really kind of the main gift, Efficiency 5 on Breaking 3, Silk Touch, and Mending, identical to the pick that I carry myself, and then the Dwarven Hole Digger, Efficiency 4 on Breaking 3. So, the pick is really good. The sword and the shovel are, you know, they're okay. They're not amazing, but they'll get the job done. But I had them lying around, and I wasn't using them, so I figured Joe could use them more than me. But we do have a project that we want to tackle in today's episode. Also, let Joe know that these are here. Go to Joe Hill's and tell him these are here. And go leave a nice comment on his video while you're at it. Be like, "Hey, Wells left you presents. Also, we love you." Anyway, I have another project that I do want to work on today. And I'm not entirely sure where my base is in relation to Joe's, because I've never traveled there in the overworld. I think it's like over here-ish? I don't really know. But I do have another project that I'd like to work on today. I'm going to run out of rockets, aren't I? Yep. I'm going to run out of rockets. Okay. Let's just land on the top of this mountain because I have more rockets in. Yeah. Anyway, let me travel to today's project area, and I'll be back with you in just a sec. All right, guys, I am back. So we are here at the site of today's project, and that is... Hi, Creeper. I'm busy at the moment. We can talk later. Ooh, and another one. Get wrecked, fool. Okay, anyway, so we're at the site of today's project, and you may remember, I don't think it was last episode, I think it was like 2 episodes ago, we were working over here, and we kind of laid out the location of this build. So we've got this little, like, overpass as you're going along. Why are there so many creepers? They're everywhere! It's an invasion! Did I miss any? Are there more? I don't think so. Anyway, this is the site of a little overpass. And we had this overpass here, but I was never really happy with it. Like, it was okay, but it wasn't great. Oh, he's right on the other side of this tree. He's right there. Oh, I missed. Oh, go away and leave me alone, good sir. Okay. Are we good now? I don't want to be building and have a creeper come and explode in my face. That would be unfortunate. Okay, I think we're good. So, what we decided to do a couple episodes ago was build a tower on either side of this overpass. We're going to have these 2 towers here that are going to kind of come up, and then this overpass will be in between them. And I think that'll be pretty cool if we can pull it off and do it correctly. I do need a fair amount of stone brick, because I think that's going to be our primary building block as we're working on this, just because it comes in slabs and stairs, and it's very versatile, and I love it. Just in general, I think it's a great block. So we're going to use stone brick for a good chunk of this. Let's replace this little outline that we put down before with stone brick. And my plan is to basically do one tower and then replicate it to the other one. So the two towers will be identical. That's my plan. I also don't think I'm going to do an interior in the towers. They're really just going to be cosmetic only. So I'm not too worried about how it, functions on the inside. Where did you come from? Leave me alone. Are there any more? That's like it's an invasion. I don't even know. I can't even right now. Like, where are these creepers coming from? I must have just killed like 6 creepers right there. I don't even know where they're appearing from, but you know what? Whatever. Okay. So I think our first step is going to be to build up this tower. Let's just break this guy out so we can get up here. And what we need to do is we need to think about the shape of said tower. Okay? So right here, we'll keep our slabs, but then as this part rises up, we don't want that to interfere. We want the tower to take precedence, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So this little chunk is going to come above, right? Let's go up maybe 2 more blocks, and then we'll take a look at it and see how we're doing, height-wise, shape-wise, all that kind of good stuff. Because I don't intend for these towers to be super, super tall, just more stout than tall, if that makes sense. I want them to be kind of wide and sturdy, but I don't want them to be, like, super ridiculously big. Like, I'm thinking they'll go up to maybe here-ish, at, like, the highest point. I think that's pretty good. So, we've got that, and then I'm thinking what we're ultimately going to do. Let's see. Yeah, we got plenty of stone. You know what? Let's just make 4 more stacks of stone brick. There we go. That'll be plenty. So then what I'm thinking we do, right? Once we have this, let's actually come down here. Do I not have torches? I don't have torches. Why am I always so unprepared for everything? There we go. Torches. Good. Thank goodness I had some in the chest. Let's just put a torch right there. That'll do. Awesome. Okay. So then, once we have that done, let's just do a little bit. Really? Come. Building. The struggle is real. Okay. Once we have that done, let's go ahead and cap this off. Okay? So we'll have like a flat area right here. Okay? Then, problem? Well, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe we can make this work. Let's think for a minute. If we do that, yeah. There we go. Okay? I basically want a smaller circle inside of this one. And we'll bring that one up too high and put a torch in the middle of there as well. Okay? So the idea is that as we get taller and taller, the tower will get thinner and thinner until such a time as it's as thin as we want it to be. And at that point, I think we'll cap it off with like a cone roof. Let's see how that looks height-wise. Oh, that is... Well, that might work. It looks a little funky right here because of this. Do you know what I mean? But maybe we can... Man, I don't know. That definitely looks a little out of place because of this part right here. It's a little strange. Maybe it just needs another layer, and then it'll start to look good. Perhaps, maybe, I hope, I pray. Please? I really don't want to have to rebuild this whole thing. Not that it would be the end of the world. I mean, it's not really that many blocks, and I do have a haste 2 beacon I do have a beacon and all the stuff I would need to throw down haste 2 in my ender chest. So I have like a mobile haste 2 beacon that I take with me everywhere. So if I need to, I could do that, but I would prefer to not have to at all. Okay, so here, let's go 1, 2, and we'll bring this guy up as well, and 2 more. And then that, I think, is going to be basically our height limit right there. Okay, and let's just, once again, torch here. And then we'll go like so. All right. Height-wise, how does that feel? That feels okay. And I think if we put a conical, a wizard tower roof, a cone-shaped roof on it, I think that'll make it pretty good. Now, obviously, this is a very undetailed structure, but we can fix that. That's easy enough to fix. That's the least of our worries. The big thing is just making sure we get kind of the shape right first. I will also freely admit, I am really not good at cone-shaped roofs. So, you guys are going to have to you guys are going to have to bear with me a little bit for that part. And I think roof-wise, I want to go probably oak, honestly, just because it matches the overhang, or maybe spruce. Probably spruce, now that I think about it. I think the spruce would fit better. I don't know, it's really hard to say. Let me experiment a little bit with a cone roof, and let me get the other tower to match up, and then we can look into some detail stuff, and I can come back to you. All right, guys, I am back. Look at that sunset right behind the towers. Looking beautiful. Looking absolutely beautiful. Towers are basically done. Well, I shouldn't say done. The towers are structurally complete. So that we have the tower shape in place, and we got the roof on each of them. And I think it looks pretty good. The roof is symmetrical. It maybe could be better, but that type of roof has never really been my strong point. So I'm happy with it. It's good enough. It's good enough. Which maybe isn't the way that you should look at building things, but at the same time, as I said, that type of roof, that style is just really not one that I'm good at. So let's go and make some more stone brick here, and let's make ourselves some stone brick stairs, because now what we need to do is detail out this structure. And that is going to be a little bit more difficult, obviously. Well, maybe not difficult, but it's definitely something that needs to be done. So I think we're going to start at the top. Oh, I didn't put a thing in here, did I? Nope. Good job, self. That's okay. We're going to start right up here, and I'm just going to cap that off. And then we'll take some upside-down stairs, and I'm going to wrap them around this edge, like so. Just to create a little bit of like a shape that kind of goes out. Here, and there. Okay, so that should be good. Let's take a look. How does that look from a distance? It's not too bad. I don't know. I think maybe what we'll need to do, looking at that from down here, I think what we're going to have to do, can I make that? Sort of. It wasn't exactly what I had in mind, but whatever. Maybe what we need to do is something like this. And then here... no, because that's going to mess things up, isn't it, if we do that? Because we could also consider doing something like that. Let's just take a look and see, looking at just that one side. Great. Great job. Great fly job. That was horrendous. Okay, I don't like that corner. And I don't think I like that support either. I think I liked it better the other way, honestly. I think that was a negative change. I don't think we should keep any of those changes that we just made. So sometimes when you're building, you just have to kind of deal in trial and error. You know, sometimes you just have to kind of do things and try them out and see if they work. And you know, if they don't work, hey, that's okay. Now, on the other hand, here's a thought. Can I turn that? Yes, I can. So we could do that. And then maybe we take this and we go like so. That might work. Now, we're going to have to replace down like all of these stairs, basically. Ooh, that one's going to be especially tricky. Can I get like over here? What I really want is for that stair to turn this way. And I'm looking at this, and I don't actually know if that's possible to do it that way for both of these. 'Cause this I like. This, not so much. 'Cause you can see if I place this here, it doesn't cut off this little portion of the block. Although, if we did do something along these lines, that wouldn't necessarily be bad. Do you know what I mean? Like, if we went like so, right? And then we would just have to take out these little portions here. The top is really kind of one of the more important parts that we need to get right. So let's, you know what, while we're up here, let's just do this side too. Because then if I do like it, then I don't have to come up to this level again. So we'll go across, here, here, and here. There. All right, let's try that. Let's try that one on for size. What do we think? I think I do like that better. Yeah, I do. I definitely do. Okay, awesome. Then, maybe what we can do is right here, we can put in some spruce fence posts to give us a little bit of color. Or, well, maybe not color per se, but contrast. Dang it, I fell. You know what? It's fine. We'll just pillar our way back up. Like so. That one, did I already get this one? Yes, that one I already got. Okay. So we'll maybe try out something to that effect. And then let's grab this ender pearl box. There we go. How does that look? That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good, I think. We could also potentially grab some spruce logs. And right here, let's grab that little guy. Right here, maybe. We could go spruce logs going up to there. That would give us a little bit of variation as well. How's that look from the front? I like it. I like it. I think that's good as well. Or, you know, honestly, we could maybe even take those all the way up to the top. How would that look? Let's just try it on the front, and if I like it, we'll do it on the back. And then what would happen is right here, we would go up like so. Because this part you're not really going to see, right? So it doesn't really matter if it looks a little bit funky. But we could maybe do something. Oh, actually, we were just going to look at it from the front before we tried all the other stuff. There we go. Well, I don't know. I don't know about that. I think it could maybe work if we broke it up a little bit. Like, for example, if we took some stone brick stairs and brought those around right here, like so. You know what I mean? And then maybe on the front as well, like right up there. So it would go, let's see, here, here, here. And then it would come out again right there. And then let's make sure we do that over right here. I'm not going to worry about the backside for now, because the backside will be symmetrical to the front side. And if we get the backside looking good, there, now that doesn't look bad. That I actually quite like. That's a nice kind of shape. I do like that. Okay, cool. So we have kind of an idea then of how we're going to make this work. As far as the spruce logs go, I'm almost tempted right here to kind of bring a row up there and here as well, just because I think it would really kind of help the shape of the tower. Now, I don't know how I feel about those logs, like, kind of coming down at that angle, so we would probably have to do... Ooh, I just had an idea. What we could do... Yeah, actually, this would be where that other log would go, if we were going for symmetry, right? So, what we could do is take this, like, bracing right here, and we could bring that, instead of bringing it across where it was, we could bring it across right here instead. And then right here is where it would go up on the other side. So basically, this little support beam pillar thing would essentially be incorporated as part of the tower. I like that. That's good, that's good. Okay, I'm going to do some more work on the towers, guys. I'm going to see what I can come up with, finish out some of the detailing, and then I'll come back to you. All right, guys, I am back. I think it's finished. Check that out. Is that not looking pretty good now that we got all the detail work and stuff like that done? Got some nice color contrast in there, all that kind of good stuff. I really like it. I think it turned out really well. Let's go take a closer look, and we can see all the things that I did. So, first and foremost, we got some banners here and here. I just threw together something real quick. There's no real significance to this. I just kind of threw some banners together with what I had. And then we added some flags up at the top, some like streamers, if you will. I put in a couple windows with iron bars. We rounded out the shape. I also made a walkway here and here, which I think looks pretty good. All in all, like this... It kind of looks like a castle, which wasn't necessarily the intention. I wanted it to have that kind of castle tower feel to it, but that really looks kind of like a castle gatehouse minus the gate. Which, you know, hey, whatever. I'm happy with it. I think it turned out really well, all things considered. So, that is what we have. And now, this, you gotta admit, This definitely looks better than the little overpass that we had here previously. That really was not a good look. So I think this is a definite improvement, and I really don't think anyone will dispute that this is an improvement over the gatehouse we had before. I'm sure there's ways that people would say we could improve upon this. A little bit of a yawn there. I'm sorry. It's late. It's late at night when I'm recording this. Anyway, I'm sure there are ways that people would say we can improve upon this, and there definitely are. There's always ways to make your builds better than, how they turn out. But at the same time, I'm quite satisfied with this. I think this is a fun little build, and I'm happy to call it completed. So my friends, I'm going to call this one right here. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe, and leave me a comment. I do appreciate it, and really helps out my channel. You can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. There are links in the video description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll definitely see you next time.